Hello, welcome back. My name is Bronson, and today we're going to do a few things. First things first, I had a cat, I have lost a cat, I would like another cat. So I'm back here with Gertrude to see if she can give me any more kittens. There are 100 coins each. Okay, that's fine, we can afford that. I don't know what happened to the last cat. I was told that I can call my follower, but I don't have one. So I'm assuming the cat has just been adopted by someone else, as cats often are in real life. But that is fine. We can withdraw one hundo. And let's get some food so we don't let it starve again this time. And then once we've got a cat, I'm going to read this clue scroll. We're going to do a clue scroll. And then I'm going to hit up Plague City quest. I was told by multiple people to do the Ardoin Easy Diaries, something like that, because then it gets me a cape that can teleport. But I need to have Biohazard done, which needs this Plague City quest done. So we're going to start on that chain. It's going to give us a goal that might take a couple of episodes, but we'll get through it. So yes, 100 coins. And I've now got a kitten. Meow. There we go. Interact with the kitten. Let's stroke him. That cat sure loves to be stroked. Okay. We've got 5 fish for now. That's enough. I'm assuming that if I run out of fish or whatever, I can just pick him up and then he won't run away. But let's read this clue scroll. Are you somewhat entertained? So that's a gladiator reference, I'm assuming. Are you not entertained? So is there a Colosseum? I don't know. Let's see what this says. NPC, Gloria. Solution, speak to Gloria inside the Fortis Colosseum. Where is the Fortis Colosseum? I do not know. Search Fortis Colosseum. Yes. That's a far way away, and I do not know how to get there. This is a ring teleport. Ring of dueling. I don't know if this is too far, but let's see if we can get a ring of dueling and head over there and get this clue scroll done. Okay, ring of dueling has been acquired from the Grand Exchange. So let's rub this bad boy and head over to the Colosseum. And I haven't had it unlocked yet, so I guess I'm not doing that clue scroll. Shame. Now, I don't know whether it's best just to drop this and see if I can get another one that I can do. Do let me know for now. I'm going to stick it back in the bank, and that will be a future Bronson problem. After that letdown, we're continuing with the Plague City quest. So this is everything it told me I needed to buy from the Grand Exchange. So I have now bought those, and now I need to go talk to Edmund. Oh, I also need a spade, which I forgot about. And I'm assuming I'm going to want to teleport because Ardoin is here. We've been here a few times. I still only have the teleport for this, the games necklace, which takes you to Barbarian Assault, and then we can run back down past here. But let me go grab a shovel, grab that necklace, and then head on over. This is the location that the plugin has taken me to. I need to speak to someone called Edmund. This guy has got a big fork. Hello, old man. Sorry, I can't stop to talk. Why, what's wrong? I've got to find my daughter. I pray that she is still alive. What happened to her? Elena's a healer. 3 weeks ago, she managed to cross the wall into West Ardoin. No one's allowed to cross the wall in case they spread the plague. Plague? Not that long ago, West Ardoin was hit by a deadly plague. They had the wall built to try and keep it contained. No one is allowed to enter the city now apart from the mourners. They say the plague is a horrible way to go. That's why Elena felt she had to go to help. She said she'd be gone for a few days, but we've heard nothing since. Maybe I could help find her. Really, would you? I've been working on a plan to get into West Ardoin, but I'm too old and too tired to carry it through. But you, on the other hand, you should have no problem. Yes. Where should I start? If you're going into West Ardoin, you'll need protection from the plague. My wife made a special gas mask for Elena with dwellberries rubbed into it. Aha, lucky, I got some dwellberries too. They help to repel the plague, apparently. We need some more, though. Where can I find these dwellberries? The only place I know of is MacGruber's Wood, just west of Sears Village. The berries are bright blue, so they're easy to spot. Cool. I'll go and get some. Ta-da! I got some. Okay, so we need to talk to this man's wife. Get her to rub some berries all over our mask. And then we can head into Plague City. And hopefully... Oh, I've swallowed his wife. Okay, no, she's just morphed back out of me. That's good. I got worried for a second there. Can you imagine going, yeah, just talk to my wife, she'll sort you out. Someone just walks into your house and like steps into your wife. Just how do you even respond to that? Like, I don't know. Does that make him your wife now? Like, you've been absorbed? I don't know. Anyway, let's get back to what we were doing. So here's the wife that I've not absorbed. Hello. Edmund has asked me to help you find your daughter. Yes, he told me. I've been making your special gas mask, but I need some dwellberries to finish it. Yes, I've got some here. You give the dwellberries to her, she crushes them into a smooth paste, then smears the paste over a strange mask. There we go, all done. While in West Ardoin, you must wear this at all times, or you could catch the plague. Been given a gas mask. I'll make a spare mask for you in case you lose that one. I'll hide it in the cupboard in case the mourners come looking. Gosh, let's check this out. Well, that's a little bit creepy. I don't like that. I've had a... gas masks have always scared me, ever since that Doctor Who episode where they all had the gas masks on. This traumatized me. This shit right here, this was traumatizing. Yeah, the guy whose like face turned into a mask. Oh, I don't know how this was a kid's show, man. This scared the hell out of me. I still think about it. So let's just keep zoomed out. You know, we don't need to look too close. Anyway, we're just gonna also grab a photo from their house. It's a very, very nice picture. Looks like it took a lot of time to make. I'm sure we're gonna need that for something. So let's go talk to Edmund. Now we've got our gas mask on. We'll go scare the shit out of him. And then see what we're meant to do next. Oh god, it's horrible. You can just see the eyes out of it. Oh, I don't know, give me the creeps. Hi Edmund, I've got the gas mask now. Good stuff. Now for the digging. Beneath us are the Ardoin sewers. I've done some research, and I reckon you can use them to access the West Ardoin. I've already tried digging down to them, but the soil is rock hard. You'll need to pour on several buckets of water to soften it up. I reckon 4 buckets should do it. You can use the bucket near the start of the quest, and the sink nearby. Okay, there should be a bucket somewhere. Yes. So, I don't know if this is a rune light thing or not, but holding down Alt, you can kind of blacklist stuff so it doesn't appear, which is good for when you're like, fighting the same enemy over and over and you've got a drop that you don't want. But let's start bucketing some water onto the garden? On the mud patch in the dirt patch. So is there a specific spot I need to hit? That mud patch there. There we go. And now we get to do this 3 more times. 1, 2, 4. I don't know why I started from 1, even though it's the second, but there we go. That's all 4 done. So I now can dig. You dig into the soft soil, suddenly it crumbles away. You fall through into the sewer. Edmund follows you down the hole. Meow. Do you want something, cat? That cat sure loves to be stroked. Can I feed him? Nope, I just fed myself. There you go, you've had some fish. Attempt to pull the grill in the south of the sewer. Okay, let's go. Pull a grill. Open grill, here we go. Climb through some nice sewers. I can't pull it off alone. I need some rope. Use the rope on the grill. You tie the end of the rope to the sewer's pipe grill. And now I talk to Edmund again. Okay, I need a big strong man to come and help me. I'm too weak on my own. I've only got 36 strength. I wonder if Edmund is higher. I mean, it must be. Look at that. That is a power belly right there. You could tell that guy, that's just all beer and strength. I've tied a rope to the grill over there. Will you help me pull it off? Alright, let's get to it. Come on, Edmund. Look at him. Look at those thighs. He could have done that without me. Once you're in the city, look for a man called Jethic. He's an old friend of the family. I'm too slow a reader for the cutscenes. I'm sure there was nothing else important. I got that I need to talk to Jethic. And now I'm coming through a sewer pipe. I'm going to get my nice pink purple robes all dirty. Is there a spell that cleans them? Oh, I did alright actually. The black eyes really just make it worse. I do not like it. Okay. So now we need to go look for Jethic. Who's conveniently right here. How much... Can you imagine going through the world and like you can just look at someone, you know their name? It would be... It make those times where, like, you know, you've met someone a couple of times but you can't remember their name, but you know them too well to then ask their name. So you've got to like try and get someone else to say it in conversation, you know. None of that. You wouldn't have that anymore. It would be utopia. Okay, let's see. Jethic's also got a power belly and some big old thighs, so we're in good hands here. Hello, I don't recognize you. We don't get many newcomers around here. How come? The plague, of course. Not many people want to come to a place like this, and the few that do normally get stopped by the mourners. All you'll find here now are the dead and the dying. Even our own king has abandoned us. Your king? Yes, King Tyrus of West Ardoin. He's the brother of King Lathas, the ruler of East Ardoin. So where is the king? Well, he's always been a bit of an explorer. He's led multiple expeditions into the uncharted lands to the west. The plague first started when he came back from one of these expeditions. More than a few suspect that some of his men caught it out there and brought it back with them. The king didn't care though. He just left on another expedition to the west. He hasn't been back since. He left the city warder, Bravek, in charge, but he's no better. Anyway, you clearly didn't come here to talk about kings, so tell me, what brings you to West Ardoin? I'm looking for a woman from East Ardoin called Elena. East Ardoinian women are easier to find in East Ardoin. Not many would come to West Ardoin to find one, although the name is familiar. What does she look like? Handy, I've got that photo. Ah, yes. She came over here to help the plague victims. I think she's staying with the Renison family. They live in the small timbered building at the far north side of town. I've not seen her around for a while, mind. I don't suppose you could run me a little errand while you're over there. I borrowed the book from them. Can you return it? Sure. He gives you a book. Okay, so he's told us where it is. I have immediately forgotten, but luckily I have a little cursor that tells me. God, I would suck at this game without it. And we've also got a book that he wants us to give. Can I read it and see what's in it? Turnip growing for beginners. Well, that's a whole book on that. That's impressive. Go away. We don't want any. I'm a friend of Jethic's. I've come to return a book he borrowed. Oh, why didn't you say? Come in then. Nice, that was easy. Lucky he gave us that book, you know. You hand the book to Ted as you enter. Thanks, I've been missing that. Right, now you've just let us into our house. No questions asked because we gave you a book. Let's see if we can find them. Hey, there's my kitten. I forgot to put the quest back on Plague City. Here we go. Oh, I need to talk to Martha or Ted. Let's talk to Martha. Hi, I hear a woman called Elena is staying here. Yes, she was staying here, but slightly over a week ago she was getting ready to go back. However, she never managed to leave. My daughter Millie was playing near the west wall when she saw some shadowy figures jump out and grab her. Millie is upstairs if you wish to speak with her. Okay, let's go speak to Millie. Where is Millie? Oh my god, I need to stop absorbing people. It's just so easy. Hello, your parents say you saw what happened to Elena.
Yes, I was near the southeast corner when I saw Elena walking by. I was about to greet her when some men jumped out. They shoved a sack over her head and dragged her into a building.
Which building?
It was a boarded up building with no windows in the southeast corner of West Ardoyne.
Okay, so she's been kidnapped. That's a good start. I guess we will unkidnap her by not absorbing her. So let's run over to this boarded up building. Alright, according to my senses, this should be the one. The door won't open. You notice a black cross on the door. I'd stand away from there. That black cross means that house has been touched by the plague. I fear not a mere plague. That's irrelevant. You don't have clearance to go in there. How do I get clearance? Well, you'd need to apply to the head mourner, or I suppose Bravik, the city warder. I wouldn't get your hopes up though. Okay, so we need to talk to someone to give us permission to go into the Z's house. That's probably just using the X's as a cover, right? It's not really got the plague, but they know people won't go in. Maybe I'm a mastermind evil genius. Maybe that was very obvious, but let's see what happens. Hello, welcome to the Civic Office of West Ardoyne. How can I help you? I need permission to enter a plague house. Rather you than me. The mourners normally deal with that stuff. You should go speak to them. Their headquarters are right near the city gate. This is urgent though. Someone has been kidnapped. I'll see what I can do, I suppose. Mr. Bravik, that's a man who really needs to speak to you. Ah, I suppose you can come in then, if they keep it short. Okay. We got straight in there. My head hurts. I'll speak to you another day. This is really important though. I can't possibly speak to you with my head spinning like this. I went a bit heavy on the drink last night. Curse my herbalist, she made the best hangover cures. Darn inconvenient of her catching the plague. That's horrible. Do you know what's in the cure? Let me think. Ouch. Thinking isn't clever. Ah, here. She did scribble it down for me. Bravik hands you a tatty piece of paper. Use your chocolate dust on the milk bucket, is it? Get a bucket of milk, then crind sawn chocolate, vinf a pet style and mortar, all the gourd chocolate to the milk, nals add snapgrass. Right, so this herbalist was pretty much illiterate, that's good to know. So we use the chocolate dust on the bucket of milk to get chocolate milk, then the snake grass on the chocolatey milk to make snake grass chocolatey milk, also known as a hangover cure in some circles. My head hurts, but still hurts too much to straight think. Wow, his hangover is now affecting me. I can't even talk right anymore. Oh, for one of Trudy's hangover cures. Try this. You give Bravik the hangover cure. Bravik gulps down the foul-looking liquid. Ah, that's much better. Thanks. That's the clearest my head has felt in a month. Now, what was it you wanted me to do for you? I need to rescue a kidnap victim called Elena. She's being held in a plague house. I need permission to enter. Well, the mourners deal with that sort of thing. They won't listen to me. They say I'm not properly equipped to go into the house, though I do have a very effective gas mask. Well, I suppose they're not taking the issue of kidnapping seriously enough. They do go a bit far sometimes. I've heard of Elena. She helped us a lot. Okay, I'll give you the warrant to enter the house. Nice. Let's go test how good this plague mask is. It'd be funny if it's not a very good one and the mourners were right all along, saying we weren't equipped. Ooh, that's an altar. Let's pray. Get ourselves back up to full. Look at that. And now, let's go see what this house has to offer. I'd stand away from there. That black cross means the house has been touched by the plague. I have a warrant. This is highly irregular. Please wait. I've got someone here. You wait until the mourner's back is turned and sneak into the building. Nice, that makes sense. Search the barrel in the room. You find a small key in the barrel. Wow, first barrel. And here she is. Wow, that's she's just locked in a dungeon. How rude. You unlock the door. Hi, you're free to go. Your kidnappers don't seem to be about right now. Thank you. Being kidnapped was so inconvenient. I was on my way back to East Ardoin with some samples. I want to see if I can diagnose a cure for this plague. Well, you can leave via the manhole in the middle of the city. Go and see my father. I'll make sure he adequately awards you. Now I better leave while I can. That was easy. Meow. Okay, head back up the stairs. Return to Edmund in the sewers to finish the quest. Hopefully these guys don't notice me walking out. Let's head back down into the sewers. There we go, made it back up the mud hole. And now we're back. Thank you, thank you. Elena beat you back by minutes. Now I said I'd give you a reward. What can I give you as a reward, I wonder? Here, take this magic scroll. I have little use for it, but it may help you. Bosh. So that's a quest point, 2,425 mining XP, and an Ardoin teleport scroll. Now I'd recommend you go and see Elena. She'll want to thank you herself. She lives in the house opposite ours. Now mining level 29. Booyah. You'll notice our woodcutting XP is also 35. I was just cutting down some oak trees on my phone one night. So we've also got like 500 wood. And that might come up at some point. Who knows? So we've got this teleport scroll, which I don't want to read it right now because then I'm just going to teleport it, right? Ah, okay. You memorize what is written on the scroll. You can now use the Ardoin teleport skill. Where do I find that? Here it is. So I just need water. I'm assuming I don't actually have the levels for it. Let's find out. Let's go to the bank. Grab some water runes and see if we can use the teleport. Alright, a couple of water runes and yeah, okay, so we still need level 51. What was the point of the scroll then? Was that physically not in there before? Maybe, I'll have to check. Anywho, that is Plague City done, which was the first quest in the series to get the Ardoin teleport cloak. So let's head straight into the next quest. We might not get it all done today, but we can give it a go. I'm going to assume I've not got a high enough skill to walk across this. You need agility 33. Okay, let's take the long way around. Right, so this is Elena's house. Let's talk to her. I'm gonna take this is creeping me out. I'm gonna take my gas mask off first because I don't need it anymore. There we go. Good day to you, Elena. You too. Thanks for freeing me. It's just a shame the mourners confiscated my equipment. What did they take? My distillator. I can't test any plague samples without it. They're holding it in the mourner headquarters in West Ardoin. I must somehow retrieve the distillator if I am to find a cure for this awful affliction. Do you think you could help me? Yes. Of course I can. Where do we start? I was hoping you would say that. Unfortunately, they discovered the tunnel and filled it in. We need another way over the wall. Any ideas? My father's friend Jericho is in communication with West Ardoin. West Ardoin? He might be able to help us. He lives in a house southeast of here, north of the chapel. Okay, so we've got to get back into West Ardoin, but they've filled in our tunnel. So we need to find someone else who can get us in, which means we need to walk back around this river again. How far away is my agility? Yeah, okay. Enough that I'm not going to bother leveling up just to get this shortcut right now. Alright, so here is Jericho. I accidentally just cut down a tree, but you know, things you do when you're going for a walk. Hello, Jericho. Hello, I've been expecting you. Elena tells me you need to cross the wall. That's right. My messenger pigeons help me communicate with friends over the wall. I've arranged for 2 of them to aid you with a rope ladder. Omar is waiting for you at the southern end of the wall. But be careful, if the mourners catch you, the punishment will be severe. Thanks, Jericho. Okay, so they're going to sort us out a rope ladder, which means I'll need to put the plague mask on again, which I don't really like. But I also feel like so we need to get bird feed from the cupboard. This plague it's not going to be real, is it? Are they doing it just to keep the city under lock or something? Cupboard is full of bird feed. Bird feed. Now what do I do with that? Get a pigeon cage from behind Jericho's house? Yeah. I don't know. It seems too suspicious, you know. There's people that are coming in and out. Whether they like it or not, you know. I can't be the only one sneaking in, right? I don't know if there is a plague. But then what do I know? I'm just a guy clicking buttons. Trying to look dope as hell in my purple outfit, running through, just picking up random quests from random people. Let's go to the watchtower to get into West Ardoin. We've once again been stopped by Philippa, who wants us to play a game of pinball. So let's do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, I'm good at this. 6, 7, 8, 9, and finally 10. They don't even watch, they just look at each other. I think it's feeling lonely. Ah, your kitten wants attention. We're going to actually do it this time. Stroke. That cat sure loves to be stroked. Yeah. Okay, let's go talk to them. So I'm free to go now, right? Yep, get going. We take break now. Nice. Let's see what we got for being really good at pinball. 5 rubies. Not bad. Okay, back to the watchtower. Here we are investigating the watchtower. You throw a handful of seeds onto the watchtowers. The mourners do not seem to notice. Let me put this gas mask back on. Open a pigeon cage next to the watchtower. The pigeon flies towards the watchtower. The mourners frantically try to scare them away. Did they put a ladder in or something? Or do I just open this? You put on large wooden doors, but they will not open. I'm missing something. There's an arrow over here. Let's go see what that arrow says. I thought they were meant to do a ladder. Is this just a signal for someone? A distraction. Well done. The guards are having real trouble with those birds. You must go now, traveller. Okay, let's do it. Omar throws a rope ladder over the wall. And drop down the other side. Welcome to West Ardoin, friend. I'm Kieran. Let me know if you want to get back over the wall. Thanks, Kieran. Do you know where to find the Mourner headquarters? It's the most northeastern building in the city. Be careful round there. And with us getting over the wall back into West Ardoin, that is all we have time for today. So we got the first quest of the series done. We're back over the walls. This bit shouldn't take too much longer, so we'll be able to wrap this up at the start of the next episode, and also hopefully finish the Ardoin Easy Diary, and then we'll get our cape. But that'll be it for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please do take a moment to like, comment, subscribe. I do read the comments, as you can tell, because I'm doing the quests you recommend, which is very helpful to me. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.